We got another weirdo, goofy ass person in the comments. Yeah, so unfortunately, there are going to be a lot of women, a lot of men who defend this behavior and who keep saying that, 17 is old enough, 17, you know better. And to that, I say to you again, at 17, I didn't know how to drive. I had to buy my first car, and I bought my first car when I was 19. And my sergeant, when I was in the Army, taught me how to drive. My platoon sergeant taught me how to drive. Okay? That's how I learned how to drive. I had to buy my first car, and then I learned how to drive. And that was when I was 19. At 17, I had never filed a W-2. I had never lived on my own. I had never paid any bills. I mean, I had never done any of the markers, all the qualifiers that really does solidify you as like a grown and functioning adult. So for you to just get on here and say that I knew what I was doing sexually and I knew that, the consequences of said actions, and that, 17 years later, I was still going to be dealing with this. Yeah, I would definitely beg to differ. I don't agree with that. You are weird. You're disgusting. Your comments are disgusting and foul. Yeah, I was a child. I was definitely a child. This man took advantage of me. And there are people who will continue to defend that. These laws need to change for sure. The age of consent laws are total bullshit. And like I said, it's different in every state. There are some states where the age of consent is 16. There are some states and the age of consent is 15. So you're telling me that a 15 and 16-year-old has the mental capacity to be aware and know what they're doing just because you're in, bumfuck Alabama or whatever state that has those consent laws. You're literally saying that. You're basically, cursing your children to a life of poverty, your teenage girls to a life of poverty. And that is not okay. That is not fair, because these men can just get up and run off like he did. And there will be people like you, weirdo ass people like you, Valanda Thomas, who will defend that.